तीन.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Today, our group members, me, Divyam Jain, Ayush Mittal, Karan Kukreja, Govind Singh, and Abhinav Sharma. Today, we are going to explain you about a very big corporate company, which is known as Nestle. You all must have heard the name of Nestle. Nestle is the world's largest beverage brand, owning more than 2,000 brands across 189 countries and clocking a revenue of about 97 billion in 2019. So, a little brief about the history of Nestle. Nestle operates in the industry of food and beverages. It provides safe and quality nutrition since 1866. It's a very, very old company. And its headquarters is in Switzerland. And according to Forbes, it is the world number one food industry chain, which is being run worldwide. And as we all know, it is such a large company. It gives salaries to about 3 lakh people around the globe. It has 400 factories, and all these information is about Nestle. As we can see, we all are covered with all the Nestle products, from the Maggie to the iced tea. Everything we are covered with Nestle. And today we are going to talk about each and everything which is good about Nestle, and each and everything what is bad about Nestle, and all the strategic issues what made Nestle such a successful company. Yeah, now I'll say I'll
Govind will
hand over.
continue from here on.
Yeah, Govind.
Discuss on key factors about why Nestle is succeeding in what it's doing. So we have these four common key factors that are the main reasons for Nestle's success. These are: first, Nestle's constant investment in research and development department. Nestle has highly invested in research and department and research department to find and to see what its customers like and what will succeed in the field. So it is making big investments in that field. Second, Nestle has high customer engagement, showing that the consumer is important is a key for success is Nestle's main principle. Well established brands can benefit of high market share also because of the consumer engagement and keep its importance at the core of the business. And this is what Nestle believes in. Third is huge geographical presence. Nestle is a very successful firm and it's present all over the world and and its competition increasing, and it's a great competition against its competitors and has a huge market stake. Fourth, it has better access to resources since it is a very large company, has a lot of money to invest and money to run out to beat its customers, beat its competitors out of business. So it has better access to resources. So that's why this is also a reason why Nestle is succeeding. Moving on, we have next slide. Strategic issues strategic issues, four main strategic issues that are prone to Nestle. So I'll hand over to now Karan Kukreja.
So hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the strategic issues which Nestle are facing in this competitive world. The first one is threat to new entities like threat to new entrants. Threat to new entrants. So basically, this is about like what Nestle is been producing from years, and now when a new company will enter in the market, what threats will Nestle face? Like Nestle is being very economical, and it is doing economical scale basing marketing. Like they are capitalizing on the market by producing the goods or of very cheap rates. So to overcome this, new companies have to get something which is lower of cost than Nestle. So that will be very difficult for any of the new company to do that if to overcome Nestle. And Nestle cannot overtake in the local market, because there are basically many small vendors. So yeah, Nestle in the overall market is good, but for the local people and like small places and towns, it's not that good. The second issue is threat to substitutes. Like threat to substitute is like every big company like Nestle have some specific has a very diversified portfolio, so they have very different things according to the needs of the customer. Like every customer has different needs, so they develop product accordingly. So if someone has to enter into the market, they need to understand the different needs of the customer, and Nestle also uh, uh, has to be in touch with the customer to update the needs, like what all their customer wants and what not, so that they can be in profits in long run. Now my friend Abhinav will tell you about next two issues.
First, I'm going to talk about the bargaining power of suppliers. Nestle has more than 10,000 products, which it makes the supply of raw material, particularly high quality material, and it generally keeps a long-term relationship with its suppliers. To do so, farmers are required to keep high standards, and in fact, suppliers also enjoy very little power when it comes to Nestle because it is easily able to replace them if they are not happy about the quality. Next, I'm going to talk about the bargaining power of buyers. Bargaining power of buyers is highly high, and consumers reign in this industry. Any product is offered in the different flavors with small price differences. A company within its industry should focus mainly on increasing the quality of its products, backed up by the brand communications in order to differentiate from other its competitors. Now I'm going to talk about the competitive rivalry. Close Nestle competitors are Coca-Cola, Danone, Mondials International, and also PepsiCo, and Unilever as well. Although Nestle is the top company in the industry, rivals such as Pepsi and Unilever are very successful and compete constantly to gain major market share. Uh, Now Ayush will continue further.
So I'm going to discuss about the improvements that Nestle can have. Uh, just give me a second. Yes. So I'm going to discuss about the improvement that Nestle can do to improve the turnaround the situation. First, being increased growth by investing in existing high profit activities. So we've seen that Nestle is a clear market leader in coffee and pet care, and it should pull out of low margin products and then double down on product which give them high margin. For example, Nestle has been struggling in Brazil, whereas in India it exercises more than 90% of the market share in pet care and baby care products. So more focus on India and maybe change the strategy for Brazil. Second is focusing on emerging markets. So as there was an organic growth of 4.8% in 2017, and whereas developed market had 0.7 organic growth. So it's a clear indication that Nestle's products are loved in developing markets such as India, Brazil, Indonesia. So I think there are more growth chances in these developing and emerging markets rather than focusing on developed markets, which where a competition is very high and the margin is very very low. Third point being it should address environmental issues as well. So we've seen for example, let's take an example of Coca-Cola, wherever Coca-Cola's factories are situated, there is always a water concentration level going down. So same goes for Nestle. Nestle has been wherever Nestle's factories are, there has been reduction in environment quality, air quality control, and other natural resources. Developed countries take care of that, but in developing countries the government is not that smooth. Corruption is prevailing. So I think that is also one of the improvements that Nestle can have in their strategy. Also focusing on quality control processes. A better quality control is needed globally. To improve it, four steps that I suggest. First is make a commitment. Quality commitment to commitment to quality must start from the highest position. Secondly, track mistakes in order not to repeat them. So we've seen Nestle make a lot of mistakes. So they can also be improved. For example, let's take in India, Maggie was one of the Nestle's brand. Maggie was found harmful to even consume. So that's why Indian government banned it. So that's why we have to exercise more quality control processes. Third is invest in training at all levels. We've seen Nestle in a lot of issues in governance and employees engaging in unethical activities. So I think it can be a key management issue as well. Last, a new department and Nestle's management structure that has tasks to execute quality controls across all region can be implemented. uh, I think last point we can discuss is environmental and socio-cultural issue. Nestle should keep working on the good initiative started and objective set. So Nestle's product emit a lot of carbon dioxide while producing. So I think that can also be improved. More sustainable way can we can propose more sustainable way to make better products at less cost. Uh, and by doing so, the firm will ensure a long-term success rather than short-term, focusing only on profit. So I think so that's it from our side. I think you've liked it. That's it. Thank you.